Mandy, for anyone who hasn't heard of the Cambridge Science Centre, could you explain your mission and who you are?
Yeah, so we're a small charity dedicated to promoting science education. We aim at primary school age children. There's a huge body of evidence to say that if you haven't decided you like science by the time you leave primary school, then I wouldn't say it's too late, but it's more and more difficult. I think for me, that's one of the most important things, showing people, not just children, that science can be fun. And if we can just spark that curiosity in our visitors and provide them with some of the wow moments, just to make them realise that science is for them, or it can be for them, and it's for everyone, and it is everywhere.
And I know within Cambridge Consultants, we talk about wow moments, we talk about moments that matter with our clients, those hooks. Alice, as a senior user experience designer here, how do you think intuitive and engaging design can wow our clients?
Yeah, we love to wow our clients and the end users of whatever we're designing them as well. And so we kind of, at least in the design team, we see design as that bridge between the technical depth that we have and then also the human understanding to really make those impactful experiences.
Yeah, I can see a lot of alignment between ourselves. It's all about sparking curiosity, maybe sometimes framing something in a new and more understandable way. Absolutely. Cambridge Consultants, we have a STEM outreach programme, and the aims have always been to give opportunities to young people who might otherwise miss out, especially in our local community, to encourage more young people to see themselves in STEM, to see that as a future for them. So we do have this synergy between ourselves. We think we started this relationship with you at the Cambridge Science Centre about 5 years ago. And for the last 3 years, we've been on the Executive Council and been able to see that journey and see how you've grown as an organisation and the impact has grown. And also you moved to the Trinity Centre right next door to us.
So for us, working with companies like yourselves and other companies on the park is so important, because not only are you our neighbours, so it makes it extra special, but we also need your expertise, your technology and your real world experiences, because that's really important to our visitors, so that they can see that it's not just about coming into the centre, it's out there in the real world as well. And so relationships like yours, and hopefully with other companies on the science park as well, really bring that home to our visitors.
And you have an amazing team of science communicators who do a fantastic job of making complex concepts really accessible for children. I believe the topic of AI was causing a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, we've all heard of it and we kind of have a vague idea of what it involves, but beyond that, I mean, we didn't know really what it was. So for us to try to explain it to the children in a way that's relatable to them and that they can understand, we couldn't do that. And so that's why we came to you guys to help us.
Mandy, what was the brief that you gave us for this?
Well, thinking about the exhibits we have in the centre, we want them to be interactive, so kids actually coming in and doing stuff with them, and also to have something that's relatable to them, so that we could build on that familiarity and then go tell the story and lead to them understanding what AI was all about.
Alice, this was a really fun and interesting brief and different from things that we've done before. Can you tell me how you started to address it?
Yeah, so as with all of our client projects, we understand that the clients are the experts in that area. And so the Science Centre, they brought their expertise in science communication and how to reach young minds and engage with them. And we brought the more kind of technology design-led approach to that.
Fantastic. So Alice, you had a brief to create an interactive demo to explain AI to children. Really fun and interesting challenge. Could you tell us a bit more about the final demo? What was this end product?
Yeah, so we designed an interactive exhibit aiming to teach children about AI. And so the real aim here was to demystify AI. A lot of people assume it's this, mysterious black box and they don't know how it works. And so we really wanted to break down those concepts. And so we have 3 main mini games. And so we teach children about image classification, image recognition, where they get to choose a soft toy and train their own AI model. And then they also can disguise their soft toy to sort of learn a little bit more about data bias and how the model is only as good as the data that you're training it on.
Yeah. And I think, Mandy, that's a favourite part of the demo for children.
Yeah, it's my favourite part. Yeah, I love the idea that you can beat the computer.
Absolutely. I think that's a real hook for children, isn't it?
Tricking the AI, I think they love the concept of that and user testing, and it's glad to see it's great to see that it's gone through to how they think of it now.
But I think about children interacting with technology in society, I think that message of it's not magic, it's only as good as the data it's received. It can recognise the toy, but if you put a disguise, then it can't see past what it's already learned.
It's really important messages, and also something that it's not stuff they've come across before. They're aware of AI in the background, but to actually have those concepts laid out for them in such a relatable and easy to use way, it's really important.
And I think that gamification, having games, I think they win badges.
Absolutely, yeah. So as I mentioned in the first activity, you're sort of racing against the clock. Then you're earning badges. You're sort of gaining stars. You're trying to beat other people. And then I think that was a really key thing for us to keep the engagement and the intention there.
So Alice, can you cover how you went about making it feel part of Cambridge Science Centre's space?
Yeah, making it feel like it really belonged in that space, that it was at home there, was really important. And one of the ways we did that was through the branding and the kind of visual communication side. So we were keen to make it colourful and vibrant and feel really friendly and fun, because we felt that kind of resonated with the Science Centre and the energy that we felt when we went and we visited. And then we sort of incorporated other elements like sound effects and playful animations with interesting characters. And ultimately, we wanted to reinforce learning, but not relying solely on words, on all the other ways. And that's why we've touched on the multisensory aspect was really crucial to help kids really engage with it and also retain information a little bit better. And so, we felt like we were really trying to capture the feeling that we got when we went there and translate that through the design side. Mm-hmm.
So the Imago demo, as it's known, was submitted for an International Design Award. Could you tell me about that, Alice?
Yeah, we were really honoured to win the IF Design Award. So we went to collect that in Berlin earlier in the year, and that was for the user experience design category. And we felt that kind of really recognised the way that we approach design here. So we particularly in a project like this where you're merging technology and education and something so impactful, with children and the social side of things. And I think for us, it was really good to highlight that it's not just about designing something that works, but something that works well for those users that you're intending to use it. And so, I think it was a proud moment for us as a team, and, we couldn't have done it without your support as well. And then, working with such a lovely client and a really fun user group, the children themselves was just, it was a great experience.
Yeah, we were so proud and excited to see that as well, just to have been part of it and to have brought it on. It was really exciting.